Hey guys, Dr. Prometheus here. Welcome back to some more of our Starfield playthrough. We're ready. Again, at the previous episode, it's still snowing outside, not massively reliable internet at the moment, so we'll upload these when they come out. When that kind of gets more stable. Hopefully on Monday, we'll be having these out, but we're going to be going on our heist, so here we go. And here is the ship. Siren of the Stars. So let's dock with her.
We have a clean dock, right on the money.
To move on.
How can I be of service, Captain?
You stay here, my guy. Well, you know what? We grab that. Was it here? Was an amp. Make sure we're fine. Okay, let's take this. Ooh, jackpot.
About time you showed up. All right, I want to know what's going on. I've been trying to get Delgado's attention for, I don't know, 3 years now. And what do I get? Nothing but radio silence. Then out of nowhere, just when Neva and I are closing in on a huge score of our own, Delgado orders me to help you out.
What, no formal tour of the ship?
Oh, sure, sure. First a tour, followed by a formal dinner at the captain's table. Let's get one thing straight. You're here for business, not for a vacation. So let's start by talking about Delgado's sudden olive branch.
Well, I followed Delgado's orders for not in the Crimson Fleet.
Because the only way to achieve a win is by agreeing to play the game in the first place.
Okay.
Worst case scenario, I don't make the fleet, but I end up a couple thousand credits richer. That's almost a win-win, don't you think?
I can see how that would be unsettling.
Well, I'll be damned. Someone from the fleet finally agrees with me about something. It's a goddamn miracle. So Neva's message said you were here for Dombrowski. Was that all she sent you here to do? Or was there something else you were sent here to steal?
Why don't you ask her yourself?
Don't play games with me. We both know pinging a message back and forth to the key is going to take longer than we have to do this job. We're supposed to be working together on every part of this. So, you're gonna tell me what else you're here for or not?
Oh, that's the only reason I'm here.
Okay. So why are you targeting a Gall Bank exec anyway? Not exactly your average Crimson Fleet prey. Why the interest?
I don't trust you enough to what do you consider normal prey?
Merchant vessels, transport, supply convoys, mining settlements, you get the picture. But taking on a megacorp, that's a really big deal. Something the Crimson Fleet stayed away from in the past. Sounds to me like Delgado's either getting desperate, or this is leading to an even bigger score down the road.
I don't trust you enough to share sensitive information yet.
Playing it safe for now. Okay. I can respect that. But let's make one thing clear. If I'm gonna stick my neck out by helping you get near Dombrowski, I want something in return.
Like him or not, he's the Siren's captain, so his assistance is going to be invaluable. Maybe we should hear what he has to say.
All right, sir. You obviously have something specific in mind.
Well. It appears we have a mind reader here.
We don't want to give him anything needlessly.
Right. I don't want money. I want back into the Crimson Fleet. It's as simple as that.
You really think I have the ability to promise something like that?
You'd better, or you're gonna have to find another Gal Bank executive. As long as Dombrowski's on the ship, he's all mine.
Yeah, we need him. I put in a word. It's up to him.
That's a disturbing way to put it. But I suppose that's the best offer I'm gonna get, so I'll take it. Dombrowski's a full-timer aboard the Siren of the Stars. Probably spends more time cruising the space lanes than actually working.
Okay.
Fortunately, the Siren is hosting the Terran Preservation Society charity gala. Larry won't be able to resist showing off his VIP clout. To get what you need, you're gonna have to attend the gala, talk to his fellow philanthropists, and dig up some dirt.
Oh god, I'd rather hunt down Varun's zealots than mingle with those egotistical frauds.
I didn't bring my dinner jacket. Anything you can tell me about the gala?
The event's a complete sham. Bunch of rich snobs getting together and throwing a party for themselves. These people couldn't give a damn about Terran preservation or any other charity for that matter.
I didn't bring my dinner jacket.
Yeah, well, lucky for you, it's not black tie, so you'll be fine. This card will allow you to access the Starfield ballroom. If you need my help, I'll be relaxing in one of the upper-level lounges. Head inside and mingle with the crowd. No one likes Dombrowski, so they'll be more than happy to share his dirty secrets.
Okay. What sort of dirty secrets are we talking about?
He's a VIP executive, which means he either worked really, really hard using blood, sweat, and tears to make the arduous climb to the top, or he backstabbed, lied, cheated, and betrayed his way up the corporate ladder. From what I've heard, it's the second option.
Oh, is there free booze?
Now you're speaking my language. Oh, there's one last thing. Trident equips all of their starliners with the latest acoustic threat detection. Meaning that you lose patience and kill anyone aboard the ship, security will be alerted and all hell will break loose. Anyway, I suppose that's enough to get you started.
Okay. Let's deal with this Terran Preservation Society.
They claim their goal is to celebrate the soul of the Earth, the culture, the people, and the ideals of the past. In their minds, Earth is now dead, which is why they feel that preservation of its remaining aspects is so important. In reality, this is what happens when folks with far too much time and far too much money get together to make themselves feel like they're contributing to society.
You know anything about the Earth Savior Award?
What the hell? When I asked you earlier, you said you weren't here for anything else. Not only did you lie to me, but now you're telling me that she sent you after the award alone?
I just want to know what it is. I'm not hearing anything but these credentials.
Yeah? And I suppose it's just a coincidence you happen to be asking me about the very thing Neva and I agreed to steal together. I can't believe she's trying to cut me out of this deal. Without me, the award never would have ended up here in the first place.
Without her, you're also never getting back in the fleet.
She told you to hold that over my head, did she? Oh, that witch. Fine, I'll help. But you're doing all the legwork, and I'm still taking my cut of the payout.
No, you're not.
So tell me, what's the status of your plan?
I'm reloading that.
How can I be of service, Captain?
I'm reloading that portion. We're gonna do that. We're gonna go through this quickly. I didn't think about saying that would actually trigger anything, but that's how much I was paying attention to that. Okay. Was there anything in here? I don't think so. Okay.
About time you showed up. I've been trying to get Doug Guttle, then out of nowhere, Oh, sure. Let's get one. Because, worst case scenario. Well, I'll be damned. So Neva's met. Was that all she said? Don't play games with me. We're supposed to be working together on... So why are you target? Merchant vessels. But taking on sounds to me. Playing it safe. But let's make one thing.
Like him or not,
Well, I don't want money. You'd better. That's understood. Dombrowski's are fortunate to get what you need.
oh god.
The event's a complete shit. These people couldn't give it. Someone with... Consider it's... Yeah, well, this card will allow... Head inside. Use a VIP. Or... Now you're speaking my language. Oh, there's one. Meaning that you lose. Anyway. They claim their goal is to celebrate the soul of the Earth. In their mind, in reality. You seriously need to ask. First, Goldbank protects their own. Kill Dombrowski, and they sent. And second, you offer Gal Bank employee. I'm gonna guess that won't help.
True.
Oh, and while you're at the gala, avoid the canapes. They're frozen, not fresh.
There's not every day that I wake up in my bunk. I count my blessings to have been posted to a ship like this.
Captain Rokov said you're allowed in any of the crew-specific areas. Just don't touch anything. This is one of Trident's top-of-the-line vessels. Hell of a ship, isn't it?
I'm going to pretend you didn't just steal that.
Okay, that is... But here, I want to see the crew quarters because I need to gather if there's any evidence here.
Captain Rokov is one of the most easygoing COs I've ever worked under. In fact, he doesn't act much like a captain at all.
Between you and me, the best part of my job is getting a crack at all of the leftovers from the dining area buffets.
Lisa. Can't
Okay.
newer vessels more or less run autonomously, which doesn't leave much for the crew to do around here.
You're a guest of Captain Rokov, right? Welcome aboard.
Trident must have spent a fortune equipping the ship with triple the guns.
You're a guest of Captain Rukov, right? Welcome aboard.
Captain Rokov is one of the most easygoing CEOs I've ever worked under.
This is one of Trident's top-of-the-line vessels. Hell of a ship, isn't it?
These newer vessels more or less run autonomously, which doesn't leave much for the crew to do around here.
Trident must have spent a fortune equipping this ship
Captain Rokov said you're allowed in any of the crew-specific areas.
There is nothing quite like the view from the Starfield ballroom.
Okay, that's that way.
Every day that I wake up in my bunk.
Captain's quarters.
Between you and me, the best
Here.
part of my
Lovely party, isn't it? Sorry, I'm busy right now.
You were sitting all by yourself. You were not busy.
You going to pick? You know what? On second thought, I don't want to know. Can you believe the size of this cabin? It's large enough to accommodate a family of 12. God, what a ridiculous waste of space.
This is UC security. We kind of already knew that.
glad to have you aboard. Please let me know if your voyage is unsatisfactory in any way.
What do you think of Captain Rokoff?
I'm sorry. It's against Trident policy to discuss our personal feelings towards a fellow crewmate.
There's something going on with Rokoff. I'd love to know.
I don't want to lose my job. Why should I tell you?
I promise this is just between us.
Maybe. Need to think about it.
I just need information. Nothing will ever connect back to you.
I wish I could. I hear you. I haven't agreed to it. I appreciate your interest.
Let me give you some credits to clear your conscience.
It's not about money. It's about my career. I get fired from Trident. That's it for me. No problem. I'm sorry. Don't forget to tell your friends how much you enjoy the cruise.
Yeah, let's see if we can do this again.
There was a good reason that was blocked. Can you believe the size of this cabin? It's large enough to accommodate a family of 12. God, what a ridiculous waste of space.
Okay. Okay, let's do an aid.
On behalf of Trident...
This must be where the passengers store their valuables while the siren is underway.
Glad to have you aboard. I'm sorry. It's against Trident. I don't want to lose my job. No, I... Is this really... Yeah, I hope... I mean... I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. All right, but you didn't hear this from me. Do you understand? I don't want to lose my job. I like Captain Rokov, but I think he's mixed up with some very dangerous people. I was bringing some paperwork to his quarters one day, and I found a slate with a message he received from someone named Delgado. That would normally be fine, but the message mentions the Crimson Fleet, as in pirates. Can you believe it? If you want to grab it, the slate should still be in his quarters.
We already got it.
Somewhere. Oh, absolutely. The safe is magnetically sealed and shielded with multiple layers of fully damage-resistant, vacuum-proof plating. In the unlikely event our vessel is boarded and the threat detection alarm is triggered, the safe will be permanently sealed until it reaches port. In the even more unlikely event this ship is destroyed, we can assure you that your loved ones will be able to recover your goods from the wreckage. So, as you can imagine, your property... An excellent question. My responsibilities include all of the sirens. Honestly, I really enjoy the work. Have a safe journey.
With all the worthy causes and the settled systems, you'd think people wouldn't waste money on these pretentious luxuries. Not picked that easily since I traveled with Vladimir Sol.
Okay, I'm not seeing anything. Ah, I know what Larry's doing. Larry's out here having the time of his life. Table set 2, he's supposed to be alone. Larry's playing a little hanky panky.
On behalf of myself and the entire team at Trident Luxury Lines, we wish to thank you for choosing to travel with us.
See what Larry's got going on here. He's coming through with a lot of cash. Heavy in the stems.
I'm, pretty sure you weren't supposed to take that.
Bro, we're taking it all. It's not tied down. We're taking it. Okay. The award is not in here. The award's probably in the vault. Or it is stashed. Probably in the ballroom. Come on, everybody, let's go see what we can get. Probably in the ballroom, if I had to guess.
If you have any needs, please enter a request into the computer located at the entryway to your cabin.
I don't have one. I don't have a cabin. They're gonna give me a cabin? Okay.
In the event of a lockdown, remember to return to your cabin in a quiet and orderly fashion.
If you wish to have a drink at any of our lounges, be sure to present your cabin pass to have the cost deducted from your account.
Have you tried the canapes? Horrid. Positively horrid.
If you have any specific requests, please speak to one of the crew's attendants.
Here for business or pleasure?
Hello.
If you have any little ones aboard, story time with Sirena will be held in the ship's library this evening.
We're halting our spacewalk experience for an indeterminate amount of time.
Having fun, and I'll get back to it.
Don't forget to keep your Starview pass handy at all times, or you won't have access to the ballroom. Please remember to obey all posted safety and mustering instructions.
Better think about what you're taking.
At the moment, Aurora isn't permitted on Trident Starliners, though we are working on having that changed.
A Starview pass is required to enter the main hall.
So, what brings you aboard?
Quite a lovely Starliner. Nothing but the best for the society, eh?
I've done this particular cruise run several times.
An
and I
open
can
bar
assure you
would have
that
been
the route
nice.
is quite safe.
But Trident's gouging us for every credit we've got.
You know anything about Larry?
Larry likes to drop overly complex words into conversations. I'm sure he knows that it annoys people, but he does it anyway.
Do you know anything about him?
No? And why the heck are you so interested in him anyway?
New information?
I heard it's fitted with 12 internally flawless 2-carat blue diamonds. Can you believe that?
Can you tell me about it?
Not much, other than the fact that they host these wonderfully entertaining games. That's all then?
AK, you don't know much of anything.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future society events aboard the Starliner.
The society chair has really outdone herself this time.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. The considerable amounts of cash that Dombrowski donates are the only reason we allow him to attend society functions.
Okay.
All I know is that the award is given to whomever I've already told... Is this about that feature SSNN ran a few years? Don't forget to donate to the cause.
Have you tried the canapé? I don't know why Larry's attending this event. I missed out on the award to someone else last year. So... The society is such a worthy cause. Well, that was boring.
Please remain in designated passenger areas at all times. Have a safe journey. Any complaints about your cruise should be directed
Here
to
for
one of the
business
staff.
or? Yes, he's some kind of a top dog over at. Sheila Holbrook is chair of the awards committee this year. The society was founded about 8 years. Enjoy the rest of the event.
Unopened, the society chair is really out. Larry has an A-level executive rating over at Galbank. Sheila Holbrook is... I'm a silver member of the society. Nice to have met you.
Pleased to make your... I certainly hope they decide to... He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swist. Quality time, if you catch my meaning. I'm certain. Sheila Holbrook is chair of the award committee. When you join, they send you a... Don't forget to donate to the cause.
I won the hand, so you can't argue. I won all this fair and square, lady. I won it all.
Quite a lovely Starliner.
You can't deny it.
Is this important? I don't have a lot of time for idle nonsense. Yes, I'm extremely busy preparing for the award ceremony, so this better be important.
Heard you were in charge of the award.
Yes, I am. Actually, I've been entrusted with the transfer of the award for the last 7 of its 9 years.
Hmm.
Why do you ask?
The award ever been... What do you mean? Has the award ever been stolen?
During my tenure? Certainly not. There was an unfortunate incident where my predecessor attempted to sell the award to the highest bidder, but that was quickly resolved. Needless to say, they'll be spending the rest of their life in a UC prison.
What do you mean the transfer of the award?
Well, the Earth Savior Award is one of a kind. The Blue Diamonds alone are irreplaceable. Since we can't produce a new award every year, it's instead passed from one recipient to the next. I supervise the transfer and make certain that there's ample security during transport and at the destination.
Hoping to find out who's this year's winner.
Forget it. I refuse to have a repeat of last year's fiasco, where the name leaked early and started a common brawl. The winner's name is safely sealed away with the award itself, inside the master safe located at the purser's office. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much more important things on my agenda.
So, what brings you aboard?
How the hell am I going to get into that?
The ship's purser can assist you with any matters regarding the security of your items.
Okay, maybe we can sneak in? How are we going to get this? Last thing we want to do is to harm the purser.
Please let me know if your voyage is unsatisfactory in any way. Welcome to the purser's office.
Let's take a peek at the Earth Savior Award.
I've only seen it briefly myself, but I can assure you that it's quite lovely. Unfortunately, the item is locked inside of our safe, which can only be accessed by presenting an appropriate claim ID. Is there anything else I can assist you with today?
How do I do here?
Please let me know if there's anything I can do to make your stay more comfortable.
Did I just steal it from her?
I'm sorry, but unless you're reporting a security situation, I need to get back to my duties.
Must you continue these?
Isn't it risky to hold this award ceremony aboard a Starliner?
Not at all. I was assured that this particular ship was outfitted with the absolute latest in cutting-edge security. I am completely confident that Trident Luxury Lines will keep all of us safe.
When will the award ceremony occur?
Probably in a few days. I don't want the award transfer to actually occur until we're safely in orbit at our destination. Of course, if I keep getting interrupted, the ceremony might never take...
I need your claim ID for the Earth Savior Award.
Excuse me? And why in goodness name would I do something as foolish as that?
Just hand over the ID claim.
And why in goodness name would I possibly agree to that ridiculous demand?
There must be a way we can both win here.
Maybe so.
Nobody will ever know you told me, promise.
Maybe. Need to think about it.
Promise it's just between us.
I'd like to help you. I really would. Oh, just take the damn thing already. Listen, maybe you can keep this between us. If the award goes missing, there's no need for the insurance company to get involved.
Okay. I could steal the award.
Sorry, do I know you?
Yeah, you're in a hell of a lot of trouble.
Okay, that's a hell of a way to open a conversation. Why don't you cut the crap before I tell my partner that you're harassing me? Believe me, you don't want to piss him off.
Maybe I should talk to his wife instead.
His wife? Oh, for the love of God. I told Larry to keep his big mouth shut, but did he listen? No. He had to impress his friends and treat me like a trophy. Look, I've been in this business for a long time, and I know how this game works, so let's skip all the banter and get it over with. What's it gonna take to make us both happy?
I'll trade this for everything you have on Dombrowski.
Ugh, I should have destroyed that disgusting letter. Fine, you win. You know, this whole thing really pisses me off. Larry and I had the perfect scheme where thousands of credits all worked out, and then he goes and flushes the whole thing down the toilet.
If you're angry at anybody, it should be yourself for getting mixed up in this ridiculous scheme in the first place.
Judge me all you want, lady. At this point, if I'm going down, then all I'm focused on is dragging Larry down with me.
That's the spirit. Why are you defending him a moment ago?
I didn't know who the hell you were. For all I knew, you were working for Dombrowski. It's called playing it cool. You should try it sometime.
How many credits are we talking about?
I'm not gonna tell you. Let's just say that I'd be sent to prison for a long time if Galbank figured it out.
Tell me about the scheme.
Yeah, I'm getting to that. Larry got together with myself and this other guy, Gabriel Vera. He's some bigwig over at UC Security. I doctored the transactions, Larry wiped them off the system, and Vera kept the legal pressure off of us. We were scamming Galbank for months. It was going well until I discovered Larry was cheating everyone by changing each transaction in his favor before deleting them.
Do you think he was using you?
Oh, I know he was using me. At the same time, he was saying how much he loved me. He was stringing me along and stabbing me in the back.
If you want revenge, give me proof I can use against him.
I wish I had some. Maybe you should try talking to Gabriel Vera. He should be around here somewhere. If he doesn't want to cooperate, just mention my name. That should grab his attention. Good luck. You're gonna need it.
What was Dombrowski and Vera's contribution to the scheme?
What, are you writing a damn novel? Fine. Vera works for UC Security, so he kept a lookout on their comnet for any Galbank chatter. I guess you could call him our early warning system. And Dombrowski made sure that all of the crypto manipulation I was working on didn't turn up in Galbank's automatic audits. You need top clearance for that kind of access, so we had to cut him in, whether we liked it or not.
Okay. What exactly is going on between you and him?
What do you think is going on? I'm using that gullible idiot to get what I want. If I have to squash him on my way to the top, then so be it. Let's get one thing straight. Larry Dombrowski's no saint. He deserves everything that's coming to him.
I don't blame you one bit.
I don't know. If he's broken the law, he should be punished. But you don't need to stoop to his level just to prove a point.
Stoop to his level? That's impossible. No one in the galaxy could possibly get that level.
Exactly.
Dombrowski is a piece of human garbage. He'd stab you in the back for table scraps, then stab you again to steal dessert. The plan's always been to milk the guy for everything he's worth, and then leave him in the dust. Not bad for a lowly Galbank worker drone, right? I wrote a computer algorithm that basically creates a randomized number of false ghost credits that mimic the crypto key of actual credits. Then the algorithm simply passes the ghost credits to whatever legit transfers that the bank transacts. The genuine credits enter a dummy account. The best part is that I also alter the crypto keys as the real cash flows into our accounts. By the time it lands in our pockets, the creds are clean. So, on paper, it appears that all of the bank's transactions are covered, when it's really just our ghosted dummy creds. Genius, right?
Okay.
I hope you hurt Dombrowski. Nail his ass right to the wall.
I will, girl, I will. My only real question is, the guy with UC Security, did he have something in his... rooms I missed? Not seeing anything. Maybe it's hearsay stuff. We have to go confront him. We stole the trophy at least.
The ship's purser can assist you with any matters regarding the security of your items.
Hello. Are you a member of the society?
Hello. You here for the charity event?
Actually, I'm here on business.
Well, I work for UC Security, meaning that business isn't exactly my area of expertise. I'm afraid I can't really help you. If you're looking for a business opportunity, you might want to check with someone else.
What exactly brings you aboard?
To be honest, I'm here to keep an eye on the charity event. It might not be as glamorous an assignment as a colony rescue or taking down some criminals, but anything that keeps the peace is important to me. What is this all about, anyway?
What do you do for UC Security?
You mean specifically? Oh, I work for the Corporate Fraud Division. We monitor all of the major megacorp financials and transactions.
That's how they're able to do it.
Occurs. You're asking a lot of strange questions. What exactly do you want?
Lawyer Swiss says you have information about Larry Dombrowski.
Claudia sent you, did she? Look, friend, I don't know if you're just a little drunk, maybe a touch crazy, or both. Whatever you think you know about me, you're dead wrong. So back off.
You're a liar and an absolute disgrace to the United Colonies.
Hell yeah. It would be my duty as a UC citizen to report this to the proper authorities in New Atlantis.
Sure, go ahead. If it makes you feel better, you can take it right to the top of Mass.
He's undercover.
Anything you try to report will boil down to your word against mine.
Or that.
And since I work for UC Security, who do you think people will believe?
Okay.
That view is absolutely spectacular.
I saw your little exchange with Vera. Keep that up, and I guarantee that imbecile's gonna demand that you be arrested.
Does he actually have the authority?
Oh, absolutely. He's up the ladder at UC Security. Lots of pull. We have to handle this very delicately.
He's involved in an embezzlement scheme at Dabrowski and Swiss.
Which is why he's threatening you. That makes sense. We need hard evidence of their scheme. But it's gonna be tricky. The problem is he's not gonna talk to you in public. We need to get Vera isolated so he'll spill everything he knows.
Should we wait until he returns to his cabin?
Maybe. But if something goes wrong and he's able to raise an alarm, we're sunk. With all of these wealthy patrons aboard, the ship is crawling with security.
What about causing shipwide emergency might do the trick?
Smart. If there's an emergency, standard practice is for all passengers to clear the decks and report to their cabins for lockdown. I think the best chance we have would be to tamper with the life support sensors. Manipulate a few controls, and you can fool the monitoring system into thinking there's a life support failure. And there you have your...
There it is. Won't the ship be at risk without life support?
This is one of Trident's premier starliners. That means it has the best of everything, including a triple redundancy life support system. They installed a backup for the backup. Luckily for us, it will still trip an emergency and everyone will have to return to their quarters until I sound the all clear, which I won't.
Okay, let's do it.
Whatever it takes. He's talking about tampering with the only system keeping everyone on this ship alive.
Don't worry. It'll be as easy as it was mingling with the guests at the party. Just throw a few lousy switches and you're done. One more thing. If Chief Engineer Sundin gives you any trouble, tell him I'll erase that gambling debt he owes me. I prefer you use that as a last resort, but hey, what's the harm in losing a few credits when I'm on the brink of rejoining the fleet, right? Anyway, I better start packing. Things are getting hot around here, and won't be long before Trident figures out you had help.
You have the lowdown?
On the surface, he's an upstanding citizen of the United Colonies, pretty high up in UC security. Lots of clout with Mast. Underneath, he's a greedy piece of garbage. Given the chance, he'd backstab you for a cret stick and pin the murder on someone else. Come to think of it, if he wasn't such a petty tyrant, he'd probably thrive with the Crimson Fleet. All passengers are instructed to immediately report to their cabins. That way, we keep the halls clear and avoid a panic. Fortunately for us, all of the passenger cabin doors will automatically unlock. This is normally to ensure the crew can check cabins quickly and without interference. But in our case, it's like having an all-access pass. There's access to the crew section that you can reach through the Starview Ballroom.
Okay.
Chief Sundin should be there, wasting time at his state. Once you're past Sundin, just look for the room marked Environmental Control. Don't you have somewhere to be?
All right, so I'm going to make a cut here. This will be the end of the episode. We're gonna have fun taking the life support systems out, and we'll see what we can get in the next episode. If we can go ahead and steal this passcode. So thank y'all for joining me. Go leave a like below, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Later.